Welcome back, everybody. We have REKT versus Unity finally happening. Our first map for this series, our lower bracket final, will be Kitty. Thoughts going into this one, Heritage? What predictions do we have? Who do we have winning this one? Unity or REKT?
This could go, I honestly think, either way. I mean, if we look at the match against Unity and 8 Basils, obviously that did end up pretty close. You cut back, I think we could compare that, all the way back in round 3 of the winners bracket, REKT versus 8 Basils, where that went the distance. I honestly think we could get something similar.
Gotcha. I'm thinking Unity puts up a good fight here because they've come back to life after having a rough game versus 8 Basils. But REKT, I feel like they're just going to be on top of it, especially with Fizzy and Psykelo so active. And they're going to take an immediate push into the B site. That activity, exactly what I'm talking about.
And they're going to go Kodiak with the early knife, able to take down 2. And now Nebula going to go down. Well, Berserk able to find a pick on a Rusty. Basil goes down as well, and it's a quick round, and Kodiak a double with the knife kill.
Wow, the smokes are just so oppressive. It allows Kodiak to get in close, use the knife before they're even ready for it, and that is exactly why those smokes are so powerful. You're going to be suppressing not only those sight lines, but also you give yourself a lot of opportunities to get much closer to the opponent and give yourself an even better chance to win the one-on-one fight. REKT starting on the attack is going to be a bit difficult, but with the coordination and the good utility that they have on this map, that they've shown on this map to us so far, I think they can make it work. 2 towards mid, they're going to be contesting. And there is no player for Unity on bridge or on alley.
And still from both sides, and them wanting to opt to move. Rusty making their way up towards the grass side.
Util getting thrown up. Getting in close now. Rusty, how does he work with this?
Nebula able to find 2. Akari shutting it down with that nade. Akari good for 2. Just down to Berserk. Jacob left. 2 versus 2. Berserk able to make a neutral. And now the fight here around
Scanners
bubble.
on site
Each
here.
of them are gonna play their own 1v1. Fizzy walking around all the way up. Berserk finding a kill on the Basil. Fizzy making it and forcing that 1v1. Scan is gonna go down. Berserk gonna be pushing up through the alley side. Gonna get the scan up.
Oh, Fizzy. He wants to peek close instead of wide. What side does he pick? That is the question.
Wing out Fizzy. Checks for right.
Oh,
but
he
the
double
shoulder
peeks.
peek went too far out. And Berserk gives 2 to Unity.
A nice attempt from Fizzy, but the repeat gets him killed. Berserk 4-0. 2 rounds up for Unity. The strong round, I mean, those 2 separate 1v1s really make a difference. If Berserk can't come in because he's dead, then, you know, the round's just over there. They get a pinch on, REKT gets a pinch on sight, and they make it 1-1. But 1 bullet to the head of a REKT player turns it to 2 rounds in Unity. Unity playing this one a lot slower. They have a player up kegs, but they're playing much slower and avoiding any util. Throwing from themselves.
The
Nebula.
fight on mid. Oof. Nebula goes for an early exchange. No shots there, but Kodiak an absolute nade to throw it into barrels. And now they lose that main mid player. Rusty alone on
Yeah,
sight.
Rusty could make a play here, but the round has instantly been slowed down. It's all about the timing. Does this player on the stairs peek up into his sign of sight? Oh, just barely caught off. And REKT, they're down to 3.
Kodiak from the arches spots Basil. And now it's going to be an even trade. Akari able to find one, but it's just down to Fizzy. 1 versus 3. Pushes up towards Bubble. Has to deal with Jacob, who finds that kill on the Fizz. Makes it a 3 in a row.
Oh man, Unity. Are you gonna run away with this app? Yes, it's defender-sided. Yes, it's a good map for you. But can you figure it out? I mean, REKT, I haven't seen much good utility usage from him. I've seen a lot of solo fights, a lot of solo swings that just aren't supported from some other angle or don't have a person to follow up and trade. It's... I think REKT just needs to get their head in the game. They haven't played for a bit because they've been watching the matches, but even then you can make the excuse that they should know how Unity's been playing off of that.
And Basil on the mid side, gonna go for the approach. Nebula picks off Basil, trying to retreat into Basil's. And just able to find a pick on a Nebula. Taking it down to another 4 versus 3. But look at this push coming in from that side of REKT. They're focused on it. Just down to Akari. 1 versus 3. And good luck trying to find this clutch.
Oh!
Finds one. Needs to find Smalls and Jacob.
Akari had that nasty flick, but he's got to find 2 more, and they're both going to be on full health. Smalls is a smart player here. He knows not to give up any room to Akari. So Akari's just going to sneak up
Smalls
and try to play the
it.
info. Oh, the timing! Small swings in, gets a 4th round for Unity, guaranteeing at least an even half, if not better. Phenomenal positioning from Smalls and Jacob. Phenomenal retake from the 2. Scanner not even touching the site. And REKT gets shut down for another round.
Balls with a thermite in hand. Try and cross off angles. Throws it, I believe, in skate park. Barely escapes Rusty. Just look how staggered it is. Rusty does take a little bit of chip damage, and Nate there. Kodiak barely moves out the way, and the smoke is gonna lose the vision as now Kodiak has to pick a different angle to push through. Tequilo coming in from Alley. Now the push there, the nade from Berserk drains it, finds 2, and now Rusty has to push to the smoke. Caught off by Nebula. And Fizzy, 2 versus 5.
They've got sight though. They can force this. And they still have a nade for the post plant.
Look at this.
Oh, Fizzy has to drop the scanner.
Berserk, Fizzy has to go through, and Berserk is now caught with no weapon in hand. They know where the last one's in. They're just gonna rush it, and with the PL-14, Nebula secures that 5th.
Oh my goodness! It is 5-0 on map 1. I don't even know if we're gonna see a map 3 if this game keeps going like this. This is certainly a showing from Unity after originally struggling with 8 Basils, coming back to beat them, playing some of the smaller, newer teams. I mean, how do you get away with something like this? Oh my goodness,
Well,
and a nade to follow up.
That you can deal with that.
Psykilo dead is brutal. Psykilo's one of those high potential players. He's not popping off right now, but he could just pull a 4K out his back pocket and win REKT around. But now that opportunity's gone.
5 versus 4, minute 15. Basil made the way up to cave, but the Jacob's able to find that pick. Rusty picks, just goes down to Smalls, who gets picked off. But Fizzy has to watch from highway, finds one, but the spray down from Kodiak Nowhere for Fizzy to escape. Rush on in, a little bit of a shoulder peek as well. Nate is out. Hits Kodiak down to 50%. The spray down from the other side of bridge. Fizzy has to deal with his pressure as well. Ikari in standstill from the smoke as well. Berserk hiding
It has to be
behind.
Ikari to find a
that
pick
barrier.
here. If Ikari doesn't
And
find a
that's-
pick here, there's no way into the round. And there it is.
And that's around. That's the opening that the side of REKT need. They're gonna rush through. They're gonna go. Ikari just needs to think of something. 30 seconds left to play.
30 seconds remaining.
Back off. Smokes out. Kodiak finds that confirmed kill. Ikari, 1 versus 3. Finds the kill on the Jacob. Needs to find 2 within 20 seconds. The pinch coming in from Smalls is going. There's 15 seconds. Scanner
Oh,
retrieve.
he's so
No time
patient.
to go to the other side. Has to play on this. 10 seconds left.
Yes, to hard
Has
push.
to be a rush on in. Gonna go through. Kodiak can find the kill.
Oh,
little bit.
man.
Round starting.
The stabbing. Welcome to London. Unity absolutely brutalizing REKT right now. I can't imagine a world where this happens. Unity 6 rounds up, 6-0 on REKT with a mixed roster of experience levels. Kodiak working his way up.
Right.
But
Saikilo finds Smalls as they might be able to get their first round.
Oh, they're
Map,
rushing.
they're overwhelming, and Rusty goes down. Fizzy on the other side falls.
They've
Scanner
got
down.
Scanner.
Kodiak gonna toss some nades as well. And it's just down to Saikilo. 1 versus 3. Knocks it down to 2. But Jacob holds the head glitch. And a little bit more
Round
bullets in that
starting.
mag.
Get ready.
Oh my goodness. Unity is actually doing this right now. I can't believe this. 7 rounds. We'll have to see how they perform on attack, but as of right now, it's looking done and dusted. REKT better pack up house now and start cleaning the house for sale when they get knocked out next map, if they keep playing like this. Some good utility could come through on either side, and that would make a very big difference. Saikilo does get the opener, though. That is an opportunity to build off of.
Smalls, the cop through the smoke fights 1, fights 2. And it's just enough. Fizzy, Basil at a standstill. They're both split off from each other. Gonna have to play the individual gun skill there. Matter swings, the flick up there. Fizzy can't find a conversion. Just Basil, 1 versus 4. Berserk caught off guard. They know where the last one's at. And there's now a minute 10. Smokes out. Here's the cop. Small's gonna have to retreat all the way back.
It has to be a flawless half back from REKT. It has to be 8 defender rounds in a row to even stand a chance of winning this first map. And I honestly don't think that REKT has it in them to even do that.
The hop up from Kodiak
30 seconds remaining.
reveals his location, but it doesn't matter. He has to know his teammates are there. 30 seconds left on that clock. And has to retreat the scanner. Spots the cape. And then nade thrown as well. It's going to end up a little bit too short. But look at this. You're letting Smalls push up towards the backside. 10 seconds left. You can't even go for this. And it's a 8-0 flawless from the side of Unity.
We're switching sides.
One more round, Unity says. We will take this map 9-0 flawlessly. And I cannot say an achievement any less for them. They may not have faced Acer yet. They may have struggled originally versus 8 Basils, but they've very much proven that they are a top contender right now for the championship. REKT taking a real slow, spreading out. 2 towards middle, 1 towards B, and 2 towards A. Meanwhile, Unity playing very, heavy towards A site. First pick here could mean all the difference in the world for REKT or Unity. It also depends on where their utility gets placed. We see the nades usually get channeled through skate park or
Thermite out.
through main, but
Thermite, it's gonna knock out
Oh,
Fizzy. Kodiak able to
Kodiak
find the pick
finds
on
the
the
opener.
Kari. They're
And they're rotating
rotating too
off.
early. That's what's gonna happen. Saikilo has to
Saikilo's
deal with
full
this all
blind.
on his own through the Arch's side.
I don't think
they're gonna
Saikilo's
force this
ready.
push on through. They're gonna try to start this plan, and Saikilo goes down.
Start.
3
And
versus
this could be
5.
it's gonna go flawless here. Fizzy goes down.
1 versus
Basil,
5 for
1
Basil.
versus 5. In absolute need. Kodiak through the window.
Do they finish it on a flawless? Do they finish a flawless game on a flawless? Unity, you are insane. You killing me, Smalls, closing us out with a knife kill. 9-0 on map 1 from Unity. That is a statement piece. That is a work of art. That is a masterpiece if I have ever seen one. And what did we say? 9-8, 9-7? What the hell happened to that? What happened there?
There's just no words.
There really isn't. There really is not any words to be had.
Just Unity going 9-8 against 8 Basils. Just, clean sweep REKT. Just been going on terror around this entire tournament. So to even do it, and so to take to the map in a 9-0 fashion.
Absolutely brutal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and straight into the game. We are on map 2, Miru, after a 9-0 from Unity on Kitty. Completely unexpected sweep, but maybe REKT can get their mindset reset and back into the game. Saikilo's going to open this one up strong with a nade, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Busy with the PM9 in hand. Basil going to opt with the revolver, actually. Now, a little bit of a standstill from that side of REKT. Now, Unity have pretty good area to try and push on. As Nebula finds 2. And now they're going to open up a lot of this space on the B site. Fades out. And the Thermite as well. Unfortunately, hits a little bit too high. And goes on top of the box. Now, 3-1-3. Scanner in the hands of Smalls. They could try and opt to go for this rotate. But the side of REKT has someone watching. Flashbang is out. That's going to hit Basil. Now has to back up. Kodiak pushes through. Finds Akari. Now it's just down to Shears and Basil. Flashes out. It hits Kodiak. He doesn't retreat in time. And now it's an even 2 versus 2. The common spots you would play in a post plant. How do Shears and Basil approach this? Waller's out. Shears goes down. Smalls follows it up with the PM9. And the pistol round goes in the way of Unity.
Round starting.
REKT started that one out strong, but it slowly fell apart as the utility ended up on site in Unity. I have to say, impressive work bringing that round back into their favor. B site especially difficult because of how much utility defenders can toss in while you're getting onto site. We saw that happen with the thermite and the nade taking out one of the Unity players. But maybe we'll have a flash repeat of last round.
Too busy pushing up all the way. Some type of aggression. So this force mid fight is Berserk's able to find that kill. Nebula takes down that mid player. Just in standstill 4 versus 4. The focus is still on this B site. Berserk tagged through the smoke. Critical HP. Smalls fighting Basil. 3 on 3. Down to 2. Would think this could be a huge advantage for this side of Unity. But with that HP difference, it could be the turning tide. Jacob goes down. Akari another one in hand. Nade thrown. It's gonna break off. Now, gonna smoke off and try and focus all the way back on B.
Smalls heard that rotate from Psykilo. They know he's here.
Kilo finds Berserk. Makes it even 2v2. Kodiak finds Kilo. They're gonna get this plant. Ikari, 1 versus 2. He is in a prime spot to find this pick. Kodiak backs up. Shot is gonna go through. They're Kodiak, both at low HP. Takes at least minimum 3 bullets to take down Smalls. Ikari, still 1 headshot is the take.
Laser focus right now. You can't make any mistakes. There's 1 player on each side of you. You have to isolate them somehow. And Kodiak's wrapped to the front. He's ready to get this pick for free.
Balls through the boxes. Gutting it down. Nothing
starting.
Akari could have
Get
done
ready.
there with the time pressure on the scanner. Now it's a bow from Infinity. Kilo picked off by Nebula. Smoked out as well. Nade thrown. Thermite tried to deny at least some time of the scanner going up. Busy goes down. Trapped alone is Basil. 2 versus 5. Ikari finding that pick. Nebula able to shut it down. Jacob from the split side.
Scan
The
started.
1v4, a nearly impossible task. They know where the last one's at. Nade is prime. Kodiak going for the knife. Unsuccessful. Nebula gets picked off as well. 1 versus 2. 25 HP. And Jacob, all he has to do is just hang back. Buy some time. Flashbang. Kari's hit the spray on through. And Jacob confirms that kill. Makes it 3-0.
Round starting.
But now, absolutely beautiful performance that round from Nebula. Working their way up the garage side of B site. Getting into elbow. Finding 2 picks. And then following up with a 3rd on the wide swing. Phenomenal work getting their team into the site there and holding it down for after the plant. I mean, Akari, props for getting the 2 picks, props for not getting knifed, but that's not enough right now. He needs to lead his team into a round win to get some sort of momentum going.
Kilo buying the early pick on a Berserk. Diesel as well. Busy. And finally, Retro starting to gain some momentum. Kodiak having to back off. They lost 2 players on that B site. Ikari on mid. A little bit trying to tuck in. Ikari able to find Kodiak. The spray through from Jacob. Able to play enough time. Fizzy watching that split side. Making the call. Smoke out. Denying that vision. As now the scanner needs to get retrieved. Nebula on the push. Able to gonna start forcing this flank pressure. As watching for Jacob, he's looking, hits the spray. They know one of them is at least towards this middle side. Matter of time before REKT try and force nowhere.
Akari's coming up on the flank and Jacob has no idea, but apparently Akari's going to back off that. He thinks it's all clear.
Scans that Fizzy's gonna push up, find Nebula. And now it's just down to Jacob. 1 versus 3. They know where he was last seen. They know how to play this. And now with 30 seconds left, no utility for Jacob.
30 seconds
Gonna
remaining.
have to go win blind and having nothing to use. Let's find his smoke. Rachi's on the ground. Gonna go for the leg. Nate's off the elbow. Has to watch for the right corner. And the smoke is gonna give him away.
And check the corner. Unfortunate. And REKT get their first round on the board. Finally, something's going for them.
I swear, Vav, you are eating something. I could just tell.
Yeah, man, gotta stay healthy while I'm hitting the cast, you know? Gotta eat that crackling oat bran. Get the fiber in, you know? It's been a long day. You gotta take care of yourself when you're on the casting deck for so long. But Basilmass, he's taking care of Kodiak, taking him out 3-1. But REKT have the opportunity to make this a second round.
But REKT need. They lost the mid player. Now it's standstill.
Yeah, Unity wanting to take this really slow now, but REKT know how this works. They realize that if they give up any room on the map or any information, Unity's going to get too comfortable and they're going to be able to push a site. This all hinges on whether Psykilo can survive this engagement or not.
There makes it even.
And look at that. Look at the mini-map. Look at the rotate coming in.
And look at this. REKT, they're gonna fall for it. They do drop that scanner.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. Scanner right under Berserk, and he'll be dead in the ground. Akari able to pick up another, and it's only 2 left for Unity.
30 seconds remaining.
2 versus 4 isn't impossible, but it's going to be challenging the higher you get up in the ratings.
Falls in a 1 versus 4 going against his former team. Matter what to do, what to pick. Braydowns as well. Ooh, Nate is there. And of course, gonna relocate. Swings out into the open as REKT get their second round.
Round starting.
REKT on 2, and on defense, they're going to be able to chain this together so well.
Number 6, Berserk, trying to be that early entry onto these sites. Jacob able to find Psykilo, and Fizzy goes down as well. Basil has to hold this one for the squad, but the scan is gonna go up. Shears able to find Jacob on that pinch side.
Oh.
Basil goes down to Nebula, and it's gonna be a swing and a trade. Akari, 1 versus 3.
He's got the first on Kodiak. He needs to find Berserk and Smalls, though. Arguably 2 more difficult kills right now, as they're going to be split up. Oh, Berserk's in close.
He's just passed him through the smoke. Berserk gets the knife.
The single C squat. The single C squat on him. Ouch. Unity up to 4. They've guaranteed an even half. But 2 more rounds. They have an opportunity to make this gap even wider, possibly all the way to a 6-2. An ideal scenario considering this map is so evenly balanced. And there's a triple nade, a strong push.
And it's a same push. It's the anti-aggression coming in from the side of REKT. Fizzy finds 2, Akari gets 2 as well. And just, it is an absolute clear from that side of REKT. They know where the last one's at. Now they're gonna force this push. Akari is gonna get there. Basil with this cleanup. REKT get the third.
Starting.
Man, oh man. 3-4, a much closer game than we had last map. But REKT still need to bring this one back. They've got to get a 4-4 half and start off with the pistol. on the attacking side if they want to have a chance at winning this one.
Here's able to find Jacob for the first blood, but without the response of a trade. Flashbang's out, hits a car, and Nebula's gonna swing out. Successful, and now the side of A is clear. Basil goes down as well. Psykilo and Fizzy need to do it again. 2 versus 3. And it's another sweep as we go 5-3 into the second half.
Oh man,
We're
Unity,
switching sides.
you are doing it. You came from the ashes, but you have risen, and it is time for you to go to grand finals. Make it happen. 2-0, the former grand finalists, if you can. REKT, probably a little unsure what's happening right now. I mean, it just seems like Unity is outclassing them in all respects except for utility kills. Once again, an aggressive push from Berserk. He gets punished for it. He needs to figure out how to tame that aggression. He needs to play off a teammate or ask a teammate to push with him. However, REKT will have the advantage in this pistol round. Oh, and another advantage.
They will increase that lead as well. Flashbang from Basil's. The spray on throughs. Kodiak gonna extend this a lot more out. And oh, just look at this. Now, REKT are just gonna push A. They know they have it. They're gonna go for it. And there's little to no response from the side. Unity, it's there. It's gonna be sprayed through Psykilo. Able to find Nebula. Jacob, able to find one. But the spray down, just down Kodiak. 1 versus 4. The spray down, able to find Basil Mask on his letter. Called Fizzy swings through with the PM9.
Oh, the double
Gets that
crouch in the
kill.
spray.
And that's 4
Round starting.
correct.
Get ready.
Beautiful round from REKT, closing that distance. Once again, we are 1 round apart. Fizzy up close and personal with the PM9, a weapon you don't see very often, but great for cleaning up already damaged opponents. He's now on the APC, and I'm wondering, where the hell is he bringing this thing?
Kodiak fighting the first blood on Basil Maz. Pick. Kodiak is actually hanging towards the mid side. And his spray dude. Now Kodiak can confirm the location of one of the players. Matter as we're at a standstill. Knives out.
So further,
Drone.
Kodiak's found
finds the
another.
pick on a Psykilo. Mid is locked out. Now the attacking team of REKT, they're split off. Everyone is split. And now there's just nothing there.
And Kodiak may find the
Card is
scanner
able
here
to
if
find
he's
the
smart
kill.
about it. Oh my
Kodiak
goodness.
able to find Shears.
He's just dismantling the back line right now, and he might be able to pick up a full ace if he gets another.
Gonna go for it. Fizzy left alone. They know where the last one's at. But with an APC in hand, knife outs.
Oh man.
On through,
And Kodiak does it.
gets the cleanup.
Wow.
Perfect 5.
Round starting.
Beautiful
Get ready.
work around the back there from Kodiak. Several kills on the flank, and he's got it cleaned up all on his own, keeping his team in the lead by 2 points. 6-4, and Unity want to get 2 more. Make it 8 for them. REKT, though, they need the 2 to close this gap if they want to have a chance. They've got the utility, they've got the gun skill. I'm just not sure if the game plans are coming through clearly on everyone's radio.
Smokes out in front that side of Unity. Still, the main focus priority on B site. Here's try and make patient on the short side. Spots one. Now he's trying to jump up, but Nate's there. Knocks down Cheers to low HP. And now the push is gonna come through. Smoke is out. Basil fully staying in. The car goes out. Killing me. Smalls is able to find one with the Vector. Finds two. Psykilo able to find when the car goes down. Fizzy rips the scanner in hand. Gets it up. But Psykilo goes down as well. And that is 7 for the side of Unity.
Beautiful vector play. Follow-up is there. Everything is so clean
Get ready.
from the side of Unity. 2 more rounds to win the series and go up against Acer in the grand finals. Will they do it, or will REKT make the comeback to force map 3? They've got to get their ducks in a row if they want to figure this out. And they've got to figure it out now as well. The utility usage not shining through for REKT, so they're going to opt for a very fast A
They're
hit.
setting it all on A.
They're all
setting
going.
It on A.
And Basil
nades
nades himself
up.
because of the stairs as Jacob
And
gets
Jacob
a triple
gets
kill
3
to
before
spray
going
them
down.
down. It's all down to Fizzy, and it's a near flawless round from Unity to give them
Match point.
not just map point, but series point, and possibly 2-0 REKT. Goodness gracious. They are about to sit down one of the top teams in the game with a 2-0 out of nowhere.
And that could be the nail in the coffin for REKT's run. Kickoff is there. They need 4 more rounds to tie this up. They need 5 to send themselves to a map 3. So much you could do. Kodiak M2 rifled in hand.
2
Takes
M2s
outside
this round,
Kilo.
actually. This Berserk finds one of his own. It's looking like it's falling apart here. Fizzy and Shears, the last 2 left. The last wall of defense for REKT.
And Fizzy able to make it down to a 2 versus 3. But
Oh, the timing.
Nebula finds another one with a shotgun. And it's just down to Shears. 1 versus 3. They're gonna get aggressive. They know what it is. And this could be the run. The nades are there. Push through. Nebula goes down.
He's got to worry about the flank. 1 versus 2. Smalls
Look at
is
this.
here.
He doesn't check the back. Smalls hears it. The PM9 is out.
And it's
that is
Unity
it.
to 2-0 REKT. 9-0-9-4. Completely unheard of, completely unexpected, but Unity will be going to the grand finals versus Acer, while REKT get knocked out in 3rd place, a position that they never thought they would be in Crest League. Wow. Absolutely inspiring stuff from Unity. Coming back from the ashes to work their way all the way up the lower bracket and win their most difficult match yet. Acer, though, still waiting on the other side of the bracket for them.